Hi, I'm Stellian, founder and chief storyteller at Neo, and I'm using the ULTRAHUMAN Ring to track my ascension symptoms. This is my ULTRAHUMAN Ring, and this is day 3 of wearing it. So I had a bit of a late start to the day today, and I actually looked at the data through a couple of notifications on my phone. So the first one was that my heart rate variability, or HRV, baseline was good, and that this was due to a workout that I did yesterday, which was a really short workout, but it did the job that it was supposed to for my heart's well-being. And then I got a notification that my deep sleep increased, which is awesome because the deep sleep helps with the physical recovery and the immune system health. And it also allows me to function better as a human being when it comes to the day to day stuff. So you're not as irritated, you're not as triggered, and you can face the challenges with a little bit more ease because you've allowed your body to rest. And finally, I got a reminder that it's time to move. So, as I said, I had a late start to the day, but I'm happy that I managed to get some extra deep sleep. I think I had the best window when it comes to the amount of sleep I got, which was about 9 hours. And out of those 9 hours, 48% of it was restorative sleep, which to me it's amazing. However, my lowest heart rate was about 7 in the morning, which was exactly what I noticed the first night that I wore the ULTRAHUMAN Ring, that it was taking quite a long time for my body to actually rest and recover. So that's a note to myself to return to practices before bed, such as Reiki or meditation or reading something to calm down the nervous system and to tell it that it's okay to rest and relax. But overall, this is my highest sleep index score, 92 out of 100. So pretty happy about it. And also you can see that I had 5 sleep cycles that were full cycles. There were no interruptions. I did continue, I think, the last cycle in a little bit of a kind of listening. Am I going to hear the alarm? Is it time to go to get up just yet? But according to the ring, my heart, my body was taking that as a full sleep cycle, uninterrupted. So that contributed to the deep rest and the deep recovery. So you can see here that the lowest heart rate was about 7 in the morning, which, in my opinion, based on, logic, it should be around 3 or 4. However, you can also see that I had a really late start of my sleep, 1 a.m., which again isn't even that late because I'm quite the night owl and I'm trying to improve that part. So all the data is helping essentially to improve your lifestyle, to improve my lifestyle. So I'm happy that the numbers are showing me what I've been postponing doing for a while. And this is a consequence of me not working on my sleep schedule for years now. But I'm happy that I'm prioritizing it now in my early 30s, and I'm getting to the best part. According to the ULTRAHUMAN Ring, my age, my cardio age, is that of a 26-year-old, and I'm 32, so definitely younger than my age. So I think this has to do with my genes, it has to do with my DNA, but it also has to do with some of my lifestyle choices. I don't drink, I exercise weekly, if not daily. I try to be mindful as to what I eat, and I try to be mindful around my energetic habits, my energy habits. I've reduced fast food to once every few weeks, if possible. No fizzy drinks, although I've had more than I should have this summer. I think this summer is the summer after 2 years of really strict fasting and working on my diet and working on my habits to actually enjoy life a little bit more and to enjoy the earthly human experience with a little bit more frivolity, more frivolously. I'll get to saying that, but you get the point. The cardio age is not something that gets affected overnight. So I'm happy that the choices that I've made consistently over the last decade are showing to the surface now with the ring. One unexpected change for the better was that my movement score improved to 97, which I believe is the highest it's been. Yes, it is the highest. So we started with 67, then 77, then 59 yesterday with less movement, but still some movement. And today, big, long walk, getting some extra steps, 97. And again, this is summertime. So we can all do a lot more in the summertime, but also you got to be mindful of the heat. Sometimes you feel a little bit of resistance to moving outside, walking outside, exercising outside, and even inside. If you've had a lot of heat, if you've been sunbathing, if you've been to the beach or to the pool and you've gotten a little bit extra sun, your body needs more rest. So I think I'm doing good, if not great. And I think tracking the data, recording the data, and sharing that in real time, it's helping me to move more, to be more mindful about my habits, and to think about the impact every single choice has, especially on my health. Because if my health gets impacted, then I cannot be of service to the best of my ability. So I think the Ultra Human Ring is making me a better human being, a better person. And it's not just helping me track the ascension symptoms, but it's also helping me be a better version of myself, which is fantastic because I've always been interested in self growth, been supportive of self growth. And if I can encourage people to invest in their self growth with my content, my messages, my channels, my platforms, that will be a dream come true. So I'll be tracking how my body reacts to the ascension symptoms and how I can improve my lifestyle overall during August and September, where I will be doing a daily reflection, hopefully. So if you want to join that challenge, if you want to join me with tracking the data using Ultrahuman, there is a discount code so that you can get a little bit of a boost from me as you're joining the challenge. And if you already have your ring, I'd love to hear the data that you're collecting. What insights are you getting about everything that you're seeing? What habits are you looking to improve? And how are you experiencing the ascension? Where is it that you've been the most impacted, so to speak? Is it your sleep? Is it your ability to communicate? Is it the mental fog? There's so many things that we can explore, and hopefully we're going to do exactly that in the next few weeks and months. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the challenge and Neil, and don't forget to subscribe.